Alright, so this is a product review for the Kandi Spider, or whatever you call this go-kart. We've had it for about a month and a half. So far, so good. Let's see, we'll take the obligatory walk around. Now, the one thing you'll notice, or you may not notice, is obviously it's pretty dirty, so we do a good job of using it, and you see the ATVs in the background. It's definitely not an ATV, but it gets the job done. Wouldn't you agree, Max? Okay, Max is 10 years old, so this is his first go-kart slash dune buggy slash whatever. The seat belts are pretty good. They rolled it yesterday. Was anybody hurt? No. Okay, so you'll notice we've taken off the lights because they got a little bent when they rolled it. But one thing we did add, because the lights, we do a lot of night riding, the lights are suspect at best, but we did add a couple of these LEDs, and they were actually pretty simple to add. We got these LEDs on Amazon for about $45 for the two of them. And what we did is we took this bolt here that actually goes into the frame, and there's another one up here, and we just were able to mount the LEDs right to that. There's no real storage on here, so another thing we did is we took an ammo can, plastic ammo can, drilled a hole in the bottom, used a couple U-bolts, and mounted it to the back, and you can actually do two of these, so if you need some storage. Now, going over bumps and rocks, it's not too bad, but you'll notice it has a one-piece rear suspension, so make sure that you keep that in mind when you're purchasing it. Now, the shocks up front are adjustable, so if you're going to be doing a lot of riding over rough terrain at the dealership, make sure they adjust the shocks so that they're not quite as rough. Now, despite what they tell you, the top end speed for this thing is about 25 miles per hour on a dirt road, and it won't be that fast on the trail. Let's see, ground clearance, I'd say is pretty decent. Max, you had any trouble going over rocks and bumps? No. Okay, and it does a pretty good job of keeping up in general with the ATVs as far as over rough terrain. What would you say are some of the drawbacks, Max? Okay, well, I would say the transmission is a little slow. When you put it into gear, it's a little slow to pick up. But other than that, the turning radius isn't too tight, but for the price, you definitely can't complain. You know, you got plenty of lights. It comes with turn signals, all the other stuff. But performance-wise, it will not make it up steep, rocky hills. And what would you say? What do you think the angle is of that hill where we have to tow it up all the time?
Probably like 15%.
Is that 15?
15, 20% incline.
Yeah, so somewhere in the 20% incline. I mean, it's a pretty decent hill, so it won't make it up that. You will need to tow it up, something like that. But other than that, all in all, for the price, I'd say it's a pretty good vehicle. It goes just about every place my Polaris will go. All right. Any questions? Feel free to let me know. But I would definitely say upgrade the lights to the LED lights. Make sure your suspension is... Thank you, gentlemen. The suspension can be a little rough, so make sure you adjust that if you're going to be going over a lot of rocky terrain. We're here in northern Arizona, so it's kind of some real rocky terrain. But the suspension's pretty good. Again, lack of storage, but just do what I did. Take a couple ammo cans and U-bolts and mount those right back there. Gas mileage is pretty good. And again, I'd say top speed going down a graded dirt road is 25 miles per hour with like two kids in it, and they probably each weigh 100 pounds. And this thing will easily carry two adults, and it's great for running around the neighborhood, running errands and whatnot. Take care.